Oh yeah, look at that grainy video from this dark ass overcast day. Is this better? Is it? Yeah. It sucks, but it's what we gotta do. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Celestial Entertainment. It's been a minute since I put out some content on this channel. I left a link in the description to a Facebook post where I explained what's been going on lately, what I've been up to, what the holdup is, my plans for the future, all that good stuff. So definitely go check that out if you've been wondering what's going on. Like and follow and share and all that good stuff while you're there. Okay, thanks. Appreciate you. So today we got quite the puzzle collection. We've got the Professor Puzzle and Perplexed Metal Brain Teasers Ultimate Metal Puzzle Collection set of 10. Someone on my first video asked what a good kind of puzzle would be for beginners to puzzles. These guys right here. The majority of puzzles in this box are what are known as metal entanglement puzzles. They're really easy to find on the internet. Literally using the search term metal entanglement puzzle brings up a ton of results on the internet. There's a ton of good bundles from all sorts of different shops and places and stuff for not a ton of money. So it's a great place to start, in my opinion, if you're looking to get into puzzles. They're pretty simple. Most of the times they're the same shape stuck together. So all you really need to do is figure out how to maneuver them so that you can separate them. That's the bottom line. They're nothing like sequential discovery puzzles where there's different tools and different steps you need to take, and you can end up with like 10 different pieces in front of you. Like, what the heck do I do with these? There's no gravity needed. It's just two pieces of metal. You take them apart, put them back together. That's it. Great way to get your foot in the door if you're looking to start getting into puzzles and all that good stuff. This specific box, I'll leave a link down below. I originally bought it off of Amazon back in like June or July, but there's a couple different places that have it, the same exact box available. Me personally, I have solved 2 out of 10 of these puzzles, which is notifications throw me off. Me personally, I so far have solved 2 out of 10, which is an awful track record that I definitely want to improve today. So enough jibber jabber from me. I'll show you the puzzles I already solved previously. We'll take a look at some of the other ones and see if we can solve any more. So here we have it. Professor Puzzle and Perplex Ultimate Metal Puzzle Collection set of 10. On the back, step up and give your brain the ultimate workout with this metal decathlon. Each of the 10 solid steel puzzles is guaranteed to flex your cognitive muscles as you try to separate and reattach the pieces, complete with friends and family, and find out who will be crowned the champion of this challenging mental Olympics. Here we have all the different puzzles inside. Up here we've got the descriptions and what you need to do with each one. 6 of them are just separating the 2 pieces. I mentioned I solved 2 of them. So I've solved the claws and I've solved the rings. They're pretty simple. I can show you those solutions first, just right off the bat, since I already know them. These 4 up here involve removing certain rings and the handle from the Bermuda Triangle. Those ones I feel like are going to trip me up a lot more than these ones will. So for time goals here, we're going to shoot for 10 to 15 minutes on these ones. These ones I'll give myself like half an hour or so, since they're going to be a little more involved, I'm assuming. So we're already making upgrades to the channel. I went ahead and bought a timer. So now we have a timer. I don't have to edit one in. I can just leave this in the corner of the video, probably just like right there. I won't worry about that yet. First, I'll just show you the claws and the ring puzzles. So the rings, it's pretty simple. So we have these 2 knots connecting the rings. All you want to do is pull the knots apart and literally just shove the ring through the knot, through the rope rather. Done. I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought that wasn't the solution because the ropes on these are like a little too short. So you do need to use a little bit of force when taking it apart and putting it back together. What the f? Am I stupid? Just do this. There we go. Okay, back together again. As I was saying, the strings on these are a little too short, so you gotta use a little more force. So that led me to believe that wasn't the solution to these. So I did look at the solutions they have on their YouTube channel, and That's literally just the solution. So those are the rings. And then for the claws, this is going to be way more in line with what I think the solutions are going to be for the rest of these separating the two pieces puzzles. When I was first looking at this puzzle, I was thinking to myself, like, how the heck do I get these apart? If I really wanted to, I could just force this apart through like this, but that's really not the way you want to do it. There shouldn't be any force needed with these. With these ones, all you have to do is line them up like so they are perpendicular with each other, and then they just slide apart. That one, I just kind of had an aha moment when I was thinking about this one, and I realized what the solution was. So my hunch is that with the rest of the separating the two pieces puzzles, it's going to be a similar thing where you just kind of have to align them correctly in a way that they will just slide apart as easily as this one does. So with those two puzzles done, let's boot up the timer here. Let's just go left to right the way it appears in the box. First one, this is called the twist. Start the timer. Something tells me that it's going to involve this open space right here, the solution. Boom. Not even 30 seconds. Oh, that was fast. I was right. They just come apart right through there. And now they're stuck together again. Cool. Make that 3 solved. Next. This one is called the Enigma. Will it start? I'm gonna guess the opening we're trying to finagle is this one right here, but I really don't know. This one's gonna trip me up. Definitely way more than the twist did. So they're connected at the top of the E. How the hell are we gonna get these to slide apart? I'm not gonna lie, this one's really confusing me right now. I'm actually perplexed by this one. Ooh, okay. I was able to move the connection somehow down to the bottom of the E. See, with enough force, I could totally just force it out of there and called it solved. But I don't feel like that's the solution though. So I don't buy that. I don't buy it at all. See, the difference with these and the Chris Ramsey one from the first video was Chris's puzzle didn't have a solution up at the time that I solved it. So there was nothing that I could run to and even just give myself a little hint. These ones, there's a YouTube channel that I could just run to right now and be like, all right, what's the solution? But I don't want to do that. I want to figure it out on my own. It's so much more satisfying when you figure it out on your own. Now I really did it. Now I really did do it. Okay. I feel like that's more of a solution right there. Just kind of twisting them. Yeah, that's the solution right there. I was right. This is the opening that you want to use to unhook them from. No force needed. But how do I get it back to the start? How do I get back to being connected here instead of being connected here? Took it apart in under 10 minutes though. Keep that in mind. Under 10 minutes, take it apart. So technically we did that part. I got 5 minutes to put it back. I never understood the sentiment of putting it back is harder than taking it apart until this very moment. I always thought I'd be paying attention to how I took it apart, so I was like, if you pay attention to how you take it apart, it should be easy to put it back, right? But that's not so much in this case. Did I do it? Yeah, there it is. Top and top. Done. I just want to see from this position, is there a way to remove... Is there a way to finagle it the way we figured out from here?
Eventually.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind. I'm moving on. Next on the list is claws, which you already know. Now we have the menace, which I think this one's gonna be, I think I know how to do this one. I think this is gonna be another 30-second one. Ready? The frustrating part about this one is I know exactly how it's supposed to come apart. I just can't figure out how to maneuver it so that it can come apart. Like, this is so close, but it's getting stuck here and I can't finagle it so that it can come apart. And it's really annoying. Can see why they call this one the menace. Because it's a menace to my brain. There's gonna be that one person that sees this, like, in like 10 years, they're just gonna be doing a YouTube deep dive and somehow I'm gonna come up and they're gonna be watching me do this one and they're gonna be like, it's so simple, I can't believe you didn't figure it out. How'd you figure out the other one and you didn't figure this one out? You're so stupid. And I'm just sitting here crying like, I know I'm stupid. I can't do it. No, I can do it. I can totally do this. Just give me some time. I'm deadass not gonna hit the goal time on this one. I thought this one would be the easiest one to solve. And it's proving to be one of the harder ones. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, how did I do it? Oh. 10 minutes, 31 seconds. Oh my god. That took me way longer than it should have. But I'm done with that one. I'm totally done with that one. I'm happy. Still under 15 minutes. Little over 10, but still under 15. Alright, what's next? We did the rings. The last one is the nails. Now, this is the one I have messed around with the most, and I feel so close to the solution, but I haven't found it yet. So, to show you where I'm at with this one, there's a certain configuration where it looks like it's gonna just slide apart, but it doesn't. I think it's this, right here. This is what I actually was talking about. It looks like it's just gonna slide apart here, but then it doesn't. No matter how you twist it, no matter how you turn it, it looks like, oh, this is a solution, but then they get stuck on these little turns in the nails. So I think I'm on the right track with this. There's just more, I feel like there's just more turning to do here and more finagling in order to solve this one. Oh, I'm like right there. Look, it looks like it's just gonna come out, but then it doesn't. This one makes me want to bash some nails into my skull. I thought the other puzzles were perplexing. Nah, this one's really perplexing me right now. If I hit 15 minutes on this, then I'm just gonna move on. I'll come back to this one after. And 15 minutes. God damn it. If you take into account all the time I put into this puzzle before making this video, it's actually way longer than that. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll come back to this one. Let's switch gears and try one of that top row of puzzles where you have to remove the ring or the handle or something. Interlude. So originally I was expecting to put this entire box into one video, just quick solves of all the puzzles. However, after I moved on from the entanglement puzzles into the piece removal puzzles, those were a lot harder than I was expecting them to be. I was having a lot more trouble. So I'm gonna turn this video into a two-parter. Also, real quick, I said I would come back to the nails puzzle. I went back to it and I was an idiot and I did it off camera. So it seems like a little hocus pocus, but there is a way where if you kind of just keep turning them and eventually they come apart and then you can put them back together. So I spent 15 minutes doing the completely wrong thing. Basically is what this comes down to. Also, I checked out the solution video from Professor Puzzle on the Enigma. It's still an enigma to me. It's just not clicking in my brain how to maneuver them without using the force that I want to, because it makes me so angry. But I'm gonna try and understand that one a little more before part 2 goes up. Maybe I can do exactly what I did here. Just put in a little clip, be like, hey, this is how it really works. This is how they really want you to do it. I get it now. So hopefully we'll get that to you as well. But that's gonna do it for part 1. Be sure to subscribe so you know when part 2 comes out, and I'll see you guys next time.